How y'all doing? Today we're going to have a look at this Grundig Triumph 1220. This stems from the late 70s and I was given it a few days ago because people like to give me stuff, and we're going to have a look at it and see if it's going or not. So, I'll take the back off, plug it in, see what it does. Nice little set. It has the 110 degree chill in it, so it's quite slim. Whereas for some reason they seem to later on with the monochrome portables they went back to a 90 degree tube, so they're got a little bit deeper. So it would be a nice little set on, say, a bookcase or something. So we see what it does here with the camera. See if there's any life in you. It's doing something alright in here. Let's turn off the lights. Alright. That looks a bit odd. Brightness does nothing. Contrast does very little. Now, to my mind, it's as if there's no scan at all. It's hard to say, but there's no line structures. It's as if the beam is off, reflecting off the back of the bowl of the CRT. So I don't think there's actually any frame scan at all. It's certainly not right. You can see it has the little has an electronic tuner and has the little neons that don't want to work. Sorry. Little touch tuner. I'll look into that later on. I think it was kept in a damp shed. Alright, we'll get the back off. There's no sound either. We'll soon find out what's going on. Turn it off. There's just a little telltale there. When I switched it off, see if we'll do it again. When I switched it off, the spot came down. So it's as if the beam is being deflected way off. See the way the spot comes down. So I think there's certainly something wrong with the frame circuit. Alright. Lights, camera, action. Little set's filthy dirty. Well, it should clean up quite well. There's no actual cracks or anything in the cabinet. Doesn't appear to be heavily scratched or that, so I'm hoping it'll clean up alright. We're in. So I went to the effort of downloading the circuit diagram for off the Radio Museum, and they say it's between 1977 and 78, I think. So I'll find out anyway. Bit of light on the subject. There's the frame output chip there. Feels quite warm, alright. Yes. Let's have a look at the diagram. I suppose what I could do is I could do a few cold checks on the electrolytics and that around the frame chip before I get too involved. See if there are any that's short. sup of coffee for myself. For the end of September, it's not cold today. It's nearly 24 degrees here in the workshop. Don't think these chips were all that reliable. I don't think I have one in stock. So it's a TDA 1170P is the frame output chip. So what should my first course of action be? I'll just try that one there. C464, which is here. Which is there. I'm just going to check that to see if it's short or not. It's one of those dodgy German types that have given us trouble in the past. So I'll just check it for the crack. See, is he gone short? 2200 microfarad, 16 volts. He's reading funny, alright. Okay, I think I'll take that out. Check it. Close up circuit. Come on. Now, where's my soldering iron? I'm after cleaning the workshop, which means I can't find anything anymore. Right, there's my soldering iron. Now I need to find my power supply. Yeah, he's reading more or less short. Which he couples the scan coils by the looks of it. let's see, where is he? He's here, right? They're the scan coils there, so if he's short, he'd be putting DC directly onto the scan coils, and that would shove the beam up to one end, I think. So if he's short, could be the answer. I think I'll have to get the old solder sucker. Try and get this in here so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, if that was short, it'd be putting DC directly onto the scan coils. So it'd be just, the beam would get shoved right over. I think anyway. I'll be talking through my hat. But on these 30s. It's a nice little set. It's not too bad considering it's being kept in a damp shed. Nearly a bit of surface rust on the chassis, but nothing major. Should clean up quite nice. Ouch, yeah. Now let's see. It'll probably read fine now, no my luck. It's far from fine. And he's dead short, so we're looking good. I'm finding that's another ROE cap, and I'm after finding a lot of them lately that have gone short. What was it? It was the Grundig set I did a while ago. It was feeding the frame supply as well. It was short, and then there was another set I did as well. Was it a Normandy or something? I found one short as well, and no, the TX. Torn TX9 had one in it. It was short. Also feeding the frame circuit. So a lot of frame circuit problems. Now a 2200 microfarad cap. Am I going to have one in stock? Maybe not. I'm gonna have to go looking. Hold on, I'll pause it here for a second. Right, I'm back. I've no 2200s handy to put my hand on, kind of thing. So I've got 1000. Which it'll do for a test anyway to see what it does next. Must order some 22. Note to self, John Joe, if you're watching the video, order 2200 microfarad caps. And of course, what happened the other day? Your roller solder fell off the bench and the end broke off it, so it's about to spring all over the place. And I'm only into the first 5 years use, but anyway, not to worry. So I think from now on, if I have any problem with any television or radio, and there's these caps are in them, I'm just gonna go straight for them. Probably a place on site item now. Alright, let's give it another go, see what it does this time. Ha! Nice one. Now, that mad linearity is probably down to the fact of me using the wrong value cap there. We're halfway there. I'm happy with that. Could always double up another one, put two of them in. Yeah, we could do that. Let's see if we can tune in a picture on it. I'd say they want to be cleaned with IPA. Let's see if we can tune in the food and over. That's not bad. I'm relatively happy with that. So, why is the brightness not working then? We can't turn the brightness down at all. Is it the pot, I wonder? It doesn't feel right. And why have we no sound? Well, the sound could be just the headphone jack socket. No. There's any more than bloody caps now. No, there's two. The main smoother is the main reservoir is one as well, but if he was gone we'd know about it because the set wouldn't work. Yeah, the frame chip's a lot cooler now than it was. So, no sound. Next problem. For sound or brightness? Sound, I suppose. Don't be at that, don't be old. I'd say the pots that adjust the tuning are probably dirty as well. That's probably what's causing that. I'll give them a bit of a clean later on. Right, sound. The sound is done by this an SN 7600 NQ chip. So let's find him. I don't see that chip. They're using it. I think it's this chip here, a TAA 911. Is that a sound output chip? It's not on this, so they've obviously changed maybe during the production one. Yeah, that's what they've done. They put in a different chip. Anyway, let's see. It's probably the same more or less. pin 14. The juice comes in on pin 14, so we'll see if we've any let's get the camera. Yeah, it's getting 12 volts there. Hmm. .5 volts going to the speaker. Yeah, that's right. I think it was the speaker open. Maybe I should check that. Off. Just in case the speaker coil was open circuit, because I'd still get that 11.5 volts, wouldn't I? The 220 ohm resistor there. Cross that. Sure enough, I'm not getting that in there. Just the speaker itself. Yeah. The bloody speaker's open circuit. No, it's not. Here, what am I doing? For God's sake, Georgia. Try that again now. It's not going to be as simple as that anyway, surely. No. Maybe it is. Huh? I think it is the speaker, alright, after all that. Right. Oh, the speaker slides out. What is the speaker? Doesn't say. Anyway. We'll undo the speaker. So that's handy. An open circuit speaker. I'll have to find one that's going to fit in there now. Yeah, I'm sure I'll have something suitable floating around somewhere. It's hard going. I'll just double check that again. Yeah, sure enough, it is the speaker. Alright, I'm going to pause it here for a minute, see if I can find the speaker. Okay, the only speaker I could find that was anywhere near suitable is this little 8 ohm one. So, it's not going to quite fit, as you can see, but I might just stick a bit of hot melt glue on it for now. And if I find a suitable elliptical speaker, I can pick it off and stick the right one in. So I'll solder him in now. we'll just power it on and see that we have sound now before I go hopping out and gluing anything in place. No sound. We have sound now, so that's a start. We've sound, we've frame scan. So we need to sort out the brightness now. I have a feeling it's probably the pot. Let's see if we can figure out the brightness. I think what I'll do is I'll spray the pot just to see if that's what's wrong with it before I go rooting. Just if it does come back to life, save a bit of messing about. Right, that didn't do anything, so I'll take the pot out and shake it. It's the handiest thing to do. Oh, they look rubbish. Those look really crap and cheap. Doesn't actually have individual pots. Just get a dial in there so you can get a good look at this. It's all the one unit. There's no individual pots, which isn't great. Very bright. Able to see a bit better. See, the tracks and all are part of this whole one plastic effort, so I can't If it is the pot, I won't be able to replace it. Not easily anyway. We'll just get the meter on it and see what it's doing. This one's the brightness. This one's the brightness here. Let's see what's reading first. So it's 150k pot, or thereabouts. Yeah, fairly's alright. Okay, so I'm at this a bit longer than I should have been. I couldn't get the brightness control to work at all, and I found an open circuit resistor here. Which one was it? The 390k here. He was open, so I replaced him, but I couldn't get any brightness at all on the screen. Then wouldn't respond to the control. So anyway, after a lot of fluting around, I discovered that the little neon here was faulty, and sure enough, when I put my finger to it, the legs fell off them. They were rotten. So I got one out of a little mains indicator one, and I put a 50k resistor in series with it, and it seems to be working. So I'll just show you now. Oh yeah, the other thing, the main smoother, the other of that type cap, he started leaking as well. The heatsink started getting very hot on the regulator, so I pulled him out, and I'm just doubling up. All I've got is 1000 microfarad caps, so I'm going to put 3 of them in parallel for the time being. It should do the job anyway. Take that one out. Actually, I'll just put, I think 2200 microfarad will do, just for now. So, or 2000. So that's what I'm at. So we're getting there anyway. A bit of hot melt glue on the speaker then, just to hold it in place. The thing I like about the hot melt glue is when I get the right speaker for it, if you can just pick it off, you know, so it's not a permanent fixture. I'll put another one on as well. Yeah, I should as well. We'll go for 3000 for them there. Must order a few more electrolytics. But we're getting there anyway. Right, just going to glue the speaker in place now. Let's put a snot on it on either side of it. This thing's hot enough to party on. Not quite yet. Getting there. Alright, I'm waiting for that to heat up. There's my solution to my main reservoir cap. It's not my finest work, but it'll do. It'll do for now anyway. So, and we've a nice little collection of spare parts here. So, that's the 390 resistor that was open. That's the main reservoir. That's the frame coupling cap. He's short circuit. And that's the speaker. He's open circuit. So the TV had a good few things wrong with him. One of the neons for the tuner, the legs fell off that as well, so I think it's number 3. The neon is missing. I found it in the bottom of the set. So wherever it was, there was obviously a good bit of damp. And let's see that the top of him is missing. He fell out. So the components are rotten. That's not good. I think we should be in business now. I only recently got this, and I wouldn't be without it now. You know, hot melt glue gun, they're handy. Quite a few repairs with it. Right, sure, we'll see what it does now. I'm just trying to get the light right here so we can see it well. Turn it off. It's hard to get the light just right so we can see it on the phone. Right, there we are. So we've brightness control working now anyway. Contrast. And we've sound. So all I need to do now is put it back together, give it a good clean, because it's filthy, but it should clean up quite well. Take all the paint spots off it, and you see 3 isn't working because the neon is gone missing. Yeah, not bad. It was worth the effort. It's a nice little set, and it should clean up quite well, the cabinet wise. So thanks for watching. I'll try and edit this down now into a reasonable length, and I'll see you again soon. Good luck.